Good morning, friends. Happy December 28th. It's Tara Tom here, broadcasting from Western New York in a little village called Albion, which probably everyone watching this knows where we are because you're local friends. But I just wanted to pop on this morning and say hello. The shop is closed this week, as most of you know, because we're doing inventory, which, let me tell you, is a job. Inventory is a job. I wish I didn't have to do it, but it's part of doing business, right? So while we're waiting for some friends to come on, how was your Christmas? Did everybody have a nice Christmas holiday? I had a really nice one. We had people over for Christmas Eve, and then we had other people over for Christmas Day, some of the same. My brother actually cooked at our house on Christmas Day, which was very nice, so I did not have to. Got some cool gifts. My son gave me his Apple Watch that he doesn't use anymore, which was really nice.
How do I turn it down?
There's buttons up on the top row of keys at the top. Sorry, we're getting a little feedback because Irene's looking at the computer and the volume is up. Did you find it?
Oh, nope, that's not it.
Okay, on the keyboard, way up at the top, there's like some look like speaker keys.
Got it.
She got it.
But I can't hear you now because I have an earphone.
Right, that's okay. We know the sound's okay. We could hear it.
It was very good.
Yeah. So do we have any friends watching?
One.
All right. Who's that? Do we know?
Probably me.
All right. Well, maybe we'll just have me and Irene here. So anyway, I had a nice Christmas. I hope everybody else had a nice Christmas. If you're watching this later, it's now a couple of days after Christmas, but maybe you're watching it later. So we've got some stuff that we're going to talk about, some stuff that we're going to show you. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started because it's okay if people aren't here live, they can watch later. So we are talking about a couple of things that are coming up this January. One of which is we're doing something new. Well, it's not new, but it's new to us, called Finish It Up Club, which is where you collect all of your unfinished projects, put them on a list that looks like this, and bring this list into us. And we will have some get-togethers. We're going to get together every first Saturday of the month at 9 a.m. And that's going to be where you come and you bring your finished project, whatever it is. And we're also going to do sew-ins, and that'll be on the third Friday of every month. Those are completely optional, but you can come and work on whatever project you're working on for that month. And I did not bring it in today, but I just wanted to let you know that I've been inspired to do some finishing up. And this is kind of embarrassing, but it's true. I finished the quilting, up to the quilting of a queen size quilt literally more than a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was for my bed, and we put it on the bed with just the binding attached around the outside edge, not like folded over and bound. And we've been sleeping like that for a very long time. And were all these threads, and it was just ridiculous. So I brought it in the other day. My husband is coming in here to do something with inventory, and I brought it in, and I sewed the binding around. So I have already finished one thing for 2024, and it's not even 2024 yet. So not too bad. I was inspired. Anyway, I'm not joining this club because there's no way I'm going to finish more than one in a year. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, so Finish It Up Club is $25 for dues. We have some gals signed up, and we're really excited about it, but we also have a little bit of room. So just wanted to let you know. Also, that's not something that you have to sign up for before January. You can sign up for it any time throughout the year. So we're going to leave it open for that. The next thing we have coming up is our class open house. So we're going to have an opportunity for everyone who's interested in classes to come in to the classroom, check out the classroom and all of the natural light that we have in here, meet the teachers, and see what projects we're going to be offering for January through April. We got some fun ones. So If you can't come, they will be posted online, and we'll probably do a Facebook Live about them. So just keep that in mind. That's January 13th at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Also, I wanted to announce, I already mentioned it a little bit, but the shop is technically closed from now until Tuesday, January whatever. Second, thank you. Because as I said, we're doing inventory. However, we do have some items that we're going to be showing today, and those are available for purchase online. So if you go to our website, which is www.townandcountryquiltshop.com, there's a menu across the top, and the third one is Facebook Live. Click on that, and everything that we're going to talk about is right there, so that you can purchase online if you want. If you're local and you want to choose pick up in store, you can do that, and then you can pick it up after next Tuesday. So without further ado, I'm going to move out of the way so that Irene can come, and she's got some stuff that she's going to talk about.
What's this time?
While we're jingle belling.
Good morning, everybody. It is the 28th of December, and I know my sister Beverly is on. So, of course, we remember that today would be our father's birthday. He would be 103 today. Isn't that amazing? Best man I've ever known in my life. Just hoping my sons take after him. They already do. So I am so proud. But so happy birthday, Daddy, up in heaven. And we have some things going on here. One thing, as you can see, is our backdrop, which is Snow Crystal. It is a Studio 180 pattern. We've had it for a little while, so much so that the first set of kits that we did, which we did in a new fabric for Christmas, sold out really fast, and we can't get those fabrics back. So I made another one using blues, so that it's right now. The pattern, okay, comes in 3 sizes. The small one is 32 inches. The medium, which is this one, is 46 inches, and the large is 60 inches. The kits are made up for a medium. It is supposed to be, well, it isn't supposed to be, it can be a tree skirt. That's why you can see that it's cut here. I don't know about you, but after I do all this work, I can't stand to cut a hole in it. I just can't, because the center is so pretty. I don't want to lose it. And I'm not putting this under my tree. So it might be a table topper or something like that. So I did not make it a tree skirt. I kept it as a table topper, and you can do that with all 3 sizes if you want. It requires the Star 60 tool from Deb Tucker, and I love this tool. If you've done anything with Star 60, this one has so many more reference points on it that I love it. I have the other ones. I have everything. So I have the other ones, but I love this one. And not just because I'm a certified instructor, but because I love anything that makes my life more simple and accurate. As always, you oversize slightly and trim to perfection. So for those of us who are getting up in years a little bit and the eyesight's not as good as it used to be, then that's a perfect method for doing anything. So the other thing I want to point out, so we have the patterns, we have the tool. The tool comes with a free pattern. Okay, so you could buy the tool and you can already make something. Okay, there are lots and lots and lots of patterns that are coming out for Star 60 with Deb Tucker, and we will be doing some of them. And there's also a lot of technique sheets that show you how to make certain pieces with the Star 60. So this is Snow Crystal. I always get my names goofed up. Snow Crystal. We have a couple of these kits in these actual colors available in the medium size. And Tara was kind enough to remind me that they are $57.99 for the medium size. Okay. I taught this at a retreat in Maine. Oh my gosh, you should have seen them. They were just gorgeous. All different sizes. We even did a small one and we did a large one. So very nice. Yes, Tara, she's raising her hand. She's such a good student. Yes, dear.
We can kit up the large or the small if anybody wants them, but
Yes.
we have kits available for the medium.
Yes, because we weren't sure what size you would want. You can still make it a tree skirt if you want it for next year. So we can kit these fabrics in either the small or the large. Just let us know. Give us a little time. We have not calculated any prices yet, but obviously the small one would be a little bit less than $57.99, and the large one would be a little bit more than $57.99. So just let us know. Oh yeah, you got that written right here. Isn't that cute? All right. This Star 60 tool is, I just threw the pattern on the floor, is $45.50. Okay, it's a little pricey, but I guarantee if you purchase it, you will then be able to do all the cool stuff we're going to be doing down the line. Okay, so it's not a one and done. It's not a buy this and throw it in the closet. Okay, all right. We are doing something a little bit different this time. Instead of 3-2-1, we are doing 3-3-3 because we wanted to. Don't ask me why. We just
Inventory.
If we can move it before we have to do it on inventory, life is wonderful. So we have 3 fabrics that will be $3 a yard. As Tara said, they are available on the website. You just can't pick them up here if you do pick up until Tuesday, at least Tuesday. If you want it mailed, then it might not be mailed till Tuesday. She's really busy doing inventory. So, but you can still get them, okay? And we went through with the whole blue idea, okay, for winter. We went through and we found 3 fabrics that I really, really, really like. So if you don't buy them, I probably will, and I'm not supposed to be buying anything. So the first one, I just adore this fabric, and it's so winter looking. See if I can give you a little bit better view of it. All right. It is a beautiful winter scene with, it looks like white birch trees and the snowflakes, and it's, I love this fabric. It would be a beautiful backing. It would be, it's just gorgeous. And even if you cut it into smaller pieces, you're still going to see the snowflakes and everything. It's just a gorgeous fabric. So seriously, you got to buy it because I don't want to break my goal for the new year before I even get to the new year. So yes, $3 a yard. We have the estimate is not written on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. Nice backing. All right. Then we have, I'm doing them out of her order because I have a reason. Then we have something that goes very nicely with it. It's called Blue-Green Firework. And it's New Year's. We used to always set fireworks off, the boys, when they were home, would set fireworks off on New Year's Eve because there usually was snow on the ground. Not so much this year, probably, but I didn't worry about it, setting stuff on fire. So this is very nice for winter. Just think of a New Year's Day, and it's called Blue-Green Firework. Look how pretty that is. And once again, if you don't buy this, I may buy it. I may be bad and buy it for a background because it's got movement and a little bit of color to it. This would be a gorgeous background. So once again, please help me out. All right, that's $3 a yard, and there's a lot. There's, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, maybe 8. Who knows? And then the third one is a border fabric. And again, sticking with the blue theme. So you could put all these together if you wanted to. This border fabric is just loud enough. You know, it's not, I mean, if it were all different colors and snazzy and stuff, it would be much louder. But I think it's a beautiful winter fabric, okay? And if you're wondering, why do I need a border fabric? Well, there's lots of things you can do with it. The most common, and again, star 60 tool, the most common is the easy stripe table runner. And I'm sure you've seen this a million times. This pattern's been out. Yeah, it says the first printing was in 1993. So it's been out quite some time.
I was still in college.
Yeah. So, oh, shush. Youngster over there is informing me she was still in college. There are also other ways of doing it. I'm going to sneak around. We're one person short, so we have to do everything here. Our dear Brenda is resting. There are other options. You don't have to do the plain one. You can do, you know, any of these three options. I've done these. They're fun, they're quick, and they're gorgeous. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. And this stripe would make a very nice one, a very, very nice one. One other thing that I went around and looked very quickly because, you know, short on time. Another pattern that would look good, especially in these other two, but you could incorporate this into it on the sides, is this pattern. It is just a card, if you're familiar with these card patterns, which means that they are fast and fabulous. That's what it says on the back. Fast and fabulous.
What's the name of that one?
The name of this one is Palazzo. And it's Italian. I love it. So, again, super fast. It requires either one layer cake or 10 coordinating 10-inch squares. So you can make your own layer cake. Well, your own partial layer cake. And then for binding and backing, 1 yard. But wouldn't that be pretty especially if you incorporated these two? But if you're creative, you could also incorporate this one, especially on those triangles on the side. That would be pretty. It shows here that the triangles, like in the middle, are two different colors. You could make them one color and use your border fabric. So lots of options. $3 a yard. You know, you need, what did I say? 10 10-inch squares. You can get 4 in a width of fabric. So you need 30 inches, so 1 yard. So 1 yard of that and 1 yard of binding and backing. And you have a really pretty runner, especially if you need a quick gift. I love these cards. They're perfect. So $3 a yard. Again, they're available online, but you wouldn't pick up until next week. Okay? Or if you want it mailed, we'll add in the shipping and we'll mail it right out. Okay? All right. So no 2, no 1, just 3 3s. That actually works out better. So, all right. Last call. Do you want me to do last call or would you like to do last call?
Oh, you can go ahead.
I'll do last call. It's
I'm
hard when
typing
we're
away.
trying to do both. And Brenda, I hope you're feeling better. I know you're watching. So we miss you. All right. This was our item of the month. And again, it is a pre-order, so we need to know. It was regular $14.95. We're selling it for $11.96. It must be ordered by December. Are we going 31st, which is a Sunday?
Sure.
Okay.
Because it's available online.
All right. It's available online. So, and we're not open anyway. So you're going to have to buy it online and prepay. And then on probably January 2nd, we're going to give Tara a day off. She will order them and we will notify you when they come in. They come in pretty quickly. So it is a quilting journal. It is not a calendar. Okay. You can buy those too, but it's a quilting journal. And what you do, it allows for 50 projects. If you're doing our Finish It Up Club, This is perfect. You can keep track of everything on here. Someone always told me that I should be writing down every quilt I make in a year because I make so many. I never do. But I can on here. And this is project number 1. You do the pattern name, pattern designer, and if you're making it for someone. And then start date, end date. We'll just ignore that end date. And then are you using a fabric collection or using your stash? What size is it going to be? Block details. Is it a specific block? Is it an Ohio Star? Is it a whatever? And then what supplies you need, and then time tracker. I'm testing a quilt right now for Deb Tucker, and I keep track of my time. So I can tell people how long it took me to do that. That's really, really, really handy to have that. And then any notes. Was there something about the pattern you would change? Did you change something? Things like that. So you can do, excuse me, you can put in here, you can do as many as you want, but there's room for 50 of them. So I could probably fill this in 2 years. Because you can also put in runners, and you can put in pot holders, and you can put in all kinds of stuff. And it's just good to have a record. I've just started putting labels on my quilts, which is what we're going to talk about at some point. And but this is even better, because then once the quilt goes up to somebody, I don't have the label anymore. So we need to order online by midnight, December 31st, and prepay right online. And we'll get them ordered. You can buy as many as you want. If you're very prolific and you need 3 for a year, because you can do 150 projects, God bless you. But you can order them for friends. You can order them for gifts. You can order them all over the place. So $11.96 for the Quilting Journal. Okay, I have a quilting planner also, but this is just a journal to keep track of all your quilts. Okay? All right. We know it's short today, but technically we're closed. But we wanted to touch base with all of you. And I know some of you will be watching it on the replay. So I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. As many of you know, I traveled to Ohio the weekend before Christmas. So this last weekend on Christmas was very quiet. My husband and I were home alone, and felt kind of like a regular day. I just made a few special things to eat because I needed to feel like Christmas. And then this weekend, we celebrate with his daughters and their families, and we celebrate on Saturday, and on Sunday I celebrate with my mom and my sister Donna and my sister Nancy and Donna's family and so forth. So my Christmas isn't over yet, almost, but not quite. And then on New Year's Day is my 21st wedding anniversary. We got married on New Year's Day because everybody was home, so we figured we may as well get married. So looking forward to that, a little time with my hubs. And hopefully your new year is a wonderful one, and set some cool goals, some attainable goals, and feel good about yourself. And we will see you next week on Thursday morning, or stop in the store. Starting on Tuesday, we'll be back. So, okay. Wait, are we done?
No,
she just jumped right up, and I thought I was forgetting something. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, friends. Thank you.